I'm headed out to A.H. Stevens State Park with my sister. We're gonna do a one-night camp. Last night there was tornadoes in the area, so, you know, extreme camping only for me. Let's see what happens. Oh hell, we've just passed it. Just past the campsite. We got a little historic site, something there. I don't know what that is. So, looks like a fire watch or something. I got camp partially set up. I got my truck locked. I've got my, yes, I've got my little sister tagging along this time. We are going to go over to Lake something something trail head thingy. Are we already ready already?
Yep.
Lake Buncombe. Oh, are they doing a controlled burn? Looks like they're doing a controlled burn.
Oh yeah, why do they do that?
To keep it from, I don't know. I know there's a very good reason.
So for the hiking, it's a control burn.
Oh, and by the way, I only do extreme camping. The first place I went was the foggiest place I've ever been. The second place was the rainiest. And then with Hadley and Josh, it was the coldest. And then,
Here's your fire.
well, and then last time it was the windiest. So this means that our entire campground is going to catch on fire. Well, last night was tornadoes, so I didn't know if they were going to, you know. This time it's forest fires. Oh, I think I see shimmering through the trees down there. I think that might be the lake.
Just controlled burn.
Right.
How do they control it?
They usually cut like a fire line where it's not going to jump across it. And then they soak it.
Like a retardant?
No, they literally dig like
But right here they stopped it. Right here at the
well,
trail.
the path stopped it. If it's burning and then it gets to where it doesn't burn, I mean, and they probably soak the area or a perimeter. I don't know. There's all kinds of things you can do. One of those tree stumps back there was, it still had flames in the middle of it, I saw. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I saw that. There's a birdhouse.
Look at that. Wonder if that was some like
Bird's perfect little home till it was.
evicted.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they were immediately evicted.
Burn the place down, everybody has to move. They may have soaked the path and then started the fire.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's turn around.
Shut up. Yeah, right.
I'm gonna take a picture of this lake and then lie, change all the colors, and then post it.
Perfect. Well, I'm just gonna Photoshop the lake as what I've been looking at the entire time for my camping trip.
Put your tent right there.
Yes. I'll just Photoshop the lake in. Yeah, right.
Jump in.
Yeah, see how the water is. I do wonder how far that way around it goes. I think this is the lake that had a man-made beach area. But it's under construction. This might be the area in which they are constructing. I don't know. Now, usually what I do is I go back to the campground and I vegetate for about 4 hours. And then
Yeah, now I'm exhausted. Okay, and I'm done.
And that's it.
And where's my snake?
I walk a small trail down to a lake. And then stir to the lake for a few minutes.
And with my stick of butter and my snake. I'm ready.
Sometimes I wonder if people just like abandon their $100,000 RVs here. And I can just have one. Fire's going, so we can cook our steaks, and there's definitely not charcoal in there. And it definitely wasn't Matchlight charcoal. I did it all by myself and made an amazing fire. Check on these steaks. Underneath the little tinfoil hats. Yeah. All right, we're gonna let those cook a little bit. Flip them over. Yes, I am sleeping outside this time, but I'm pretty sure that something's gonna fall from that tree into my mouth in the middle of the night, so that'll be fun to choke to death on that. This is Stacy's tiny little one-man tent just for herself. She doesn't need much.
It's my bedroom.
Let's go take a tour of this tiny little one-man apartment.
It's my bedroom.
And you see, it's not even pulled out far. Like, you have so much more room. Yeah, she's got her whole little bedroom in here just for her. Very nice.
Okay.
Nobody's invited in, and don't touch anything in there. We're doing some potatoes this time and some rolls. It's like an actual meal here in a little bit. So, sunset's looking pretty good. I thought about going. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it this time. I think there's a trail that goes back behind there, but I don't know if it hits the lake again and I could get a good angle of the sunset over the lake. So I'm probably not gonna worry about it this time. Just hang out here and cook up some steaks and stuff. And tomorrow I know we want to rent kayaks, but most of the time, I'll say this within earshot of Stacy so that she can hear me. Most of the time when I come to places like this and then I want to rent something, such as when I went on the cruise and we wanted to rent clear bottom kayaks in the Blue Lagoon Island, they were out of them. And then I wanted to rent a canoe at one place and they stopped renting canoes, and then I wanted to rent a couple other things at other places and they didn't have them. So we want to rent a couple kayaks in the morning, but with that luck we probably won't get to. So that'll be fun. It'll be fun. It's the next day. We got up and got everything packed up, and then we found out that they don't have any kayaks. So we came into town here, and there's a little diner behind us that we're going to go get something to eat at, and then we might go to Lake Oconee, which is on the way back home, and maybe hike some trails there or something like that. But I'll try and film whatever we do, and yeah, we're about to go get something to eat and then see what the day holds. Stacy decided to bring us to a trail at a campground that I've been to before, and right there used to be a single wide trailer with a whole family and a dog that lived there, and they basically just had this as their residency for who knows how long. And then over on the left here, as I turn that way up this hill, is a bunch of campsites, and every single one of them was full of people who looked like they had been there for a very long time. It looks like they've cleared them out since I've been here, but there is a trail that starts right about here and goes up this ridge a little ways, and then you just come right back. So I think we're gonna walk that trail.
Yeah, we're here. Might as well go do it.
Here we go. And I thought that it was one of the reasons I wanted to come here the first time. I thought that the trail and everything was on the river, but we will see shortly that on the left-hand side of the river, there's a giant cliff. So you can't get in or near the river very easily, but we're gonna do it anyway. Here we go. There was one deceiving thing though. I think if you go out to one of these ledges and look back underneath this cliff over here, there's a little beach area. So people will take a picture of that from a boat or a canoe. And so you think you can just walk out to that little beach and be near the river? Under no circumstance. Of all the places we could have chose, this is the one place. I'm sure this will slide out from underneath me.
Get out of my shot.
Walk over there and see how scared you are of all the ground right there is definitely going to slide out from underneath you.
Oh my.
Like, it's crazy.
No possible way to even like get a picture of like the perspective.
No, it's crazy. The camera does not do it justice.
No, it doesn't even make any sense. It just falls off.
And I'm pretty sure that this spot right here, I don't know how far it goes underneath.
It's ridiculous.
And then you know, there's no more ground.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's,
You might just think it like,
yeah, I don't know.
you might not think.
You might not, yeah, well, you better be thinking, otherwise you'll be swimming.
Yeah, with a broken neck.
Right? Only spider webs.
Oh, what?
Nothing. I didn't realize how filthy this river was.
Like, see the bottom crystal clear.
Right.
Like, neon fishes. So stupid.
Like, I wouldn't even want to get on a boat and go do stuff. Here's another death trap. Yeah, basically like that. Up there looks like that times 1,000, and you're higher up and it's dug in further and you'll die more, and it's fun, it's adventuring. Oh, is this what you mean by walk on the river's edge? Don't fall, don't fall. This is the trail that Stacy picked for the day. Oh, look at this nice leisurely trail that we found on the edge of a river. It'll be so epic. How much further you want to do this? I wish I'd have brought my machete. I don't know. It probably was until the water eroded everything.
Yeah.
I think I saw another branch that way.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, when they built the park and blazed the trail 25 years ago, it was probably real nice. And then nobody came to maintain it.
Yeah, whatever. I'm getting nice pictures. There's some coordinates go directly to this exact trail. And
Yeah.
drive me 45 minutes away from where we're at.
Go exactly to these random coordinates.
That you have already been to in the state of Georgia when there's
And
7,000 trails. We were looking at 30 trails.
the most trails. And you took me to the one I've already been on. And that I told you last night wasn't very good. Yeah, if the whole trail along the river was like this, it would have been way different.
Yeah.
It started getting... I mean, I don't want to look at this river. It's like poop and mud. What did you think of A.H. Stevens State Park?
I don't know about the state park, but I like the campground.
Campground are good. All right. And what did you think about the Oconee National Forest? Not very impressed, huh? Maybe we should go to other spots in the National Forest before we make a
Full determination.
yeah. All right, anyway, go do stuff.